हम तुम कितने पास है, कितने दूर है चांद सितारे. You have got the right person on board if you wanted to do मस्ती. मैंने डिक्लेयर किया ये डील, उन्होंने साइन नहीं किया है. I'm just saying. I'm not the person who will take the script and sit and say that मैं यहाँ पे कॉमा है तो यहाँ पे रुकूंगी, यहाँ पे पॉज लूंगी, यहाँ पे सांस लूंगी.
हाइलाइटर पेन के साथ
ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता. I don't want to take interest in real life politics at all.
मिर्ची पर मेरा नाम है आरजे ज्ञानेश्वरी एंड टुडे आई हैव विद मी प्रिया बापट. हाय प्रिया.
हाय ज्ञानेश्वरी.
फाइनली हमने ऐसा ट्रांजिशन कर दिया फ्रॉम रेड कार्पेट टू स्टूडियो.
Exactly.
It feels so good.
And communicating in Hindi rather than Marathi.
Yeah,
so that's
बीच बीच में आता रहेगा, कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं guys. Sorry.
वो दो महाराष्ट्रन साथ में आ गए. You have to.
We will quiz you also with difficult ones. Just kidding. But Priya, we are here for a very special project of yours, City of Dreams. और तीसरा सीजन भाई, मतलब कितने घंटे you worked on this project only? Have you ever calculated?
You know, 5 years. 2018 we started shooting for the first season.
Yeah.
And it's 2023. I'm still talking about the same project, but I'm not done with it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not bored yet. I still, every season there's something new to explore, something new to learn from the director and the entire team. So it's been a great journey.
Yeah.
I'm still not tired, and that's, you know, once you get bored with that character, then probably you'll feel like, bas ho gaya, abhi nahi.
But all of you, I see so enthusiastically promoting also. Actually, I'm missing the entire team right now. And I can only imagine ये मतलब 5x ज़्यादा मस्ती इधर हो जाती है अगर सब लोग होते तो.
नहीं, you are wrong. I am the only. You have got the right person on board if you wanted to do masti.
Okay.
Okay. If it is with Atul or Sachin sir, and Eijaz is also such a reserved person. Like he's very introvert that way. मस्ती तो नहीं होती भाई इंटरव्यू में.
हाँ.
नहीं.
तो you had to tell
Serious
them कि
talks.
listen, अभी गेम खेलेंगे तो तुम्हें हंसना है, ठीक है?
मैं तो I am the one who says that चलो भाई कुछ रील करते हैं, चलो भाई कुछ games खेलते हैं. I'm tired of answering questions because the process remains the same.
Yeah.
And then you start losing that fun element in the interview because how many times you'll sit and give your answers like बहुत sincerely.
Yeah.
I mean, I do when there are serious questions and I want to, but there has to be fun element in the interview. But seniors के साथ होता नहीं है ऐसे, then I have to behave.
Yeah, but basically मतलब Priya is इस team का Glucon D. She's looking also like Glucon D today, orange flavor. But who is like चलो reel बनाते हैं. I saw that reel also जिसमें अतुल sir को you've like literally put please.
That's the first reel ever.
कितना convince करना पड़ा?
Actually ज़्यादा नहीं. Atul is very chill guy.
Yeah.
And we are very good friends. तो वो ठीक है, मेरे लिए कर देगा वो.
Yeah. So you've worked with Atul sir before also in a Marathi project and now in a Hindi, but इधर थोड़ा सा kind of rivalry है, थोड़ा सा the equation is a little. How was the experience doing that with him?
Very good.
Especially when it's a friend whom you've known since a long time.
And who is my best friend, not just like Atul is my buddy, he's my best friend. And I think it becomes much easier if you know the person. It doesn't really matter to me क्योंकि काम है. सामने कोई भी हो, it's a job and you need to deliver your 100% when you're performing on screen. But अगर कोई दोस्त है तो it just becomes better because your off-screen chemistry is also good. There's a lot of understanding, and if then there are good days and bad days for every one of us, like
right.
So on your bad days also you know that the other person is going to take care of you in that moment.
Yeah.
He won't let you lose the balance and lose that moment, and he'll make sure he'll protect you and he'll make sure that you will deliver the best performance.
Yeah.
So I think with Atul, it's the great equation that I have off and on screen, and I enjoyed. मतलब मुझे उसके साथ rivalry भी बहुत पसंद है.
Crazy. But tell me one thing, because this is a project जो ये तीसरा season है और तीसरे season तक पहुँचा है, but तुम्हारा character remains. You are that person for all 3 seasons. Although there are so many graphs there are so many changes happening, but the same character. And I'm sure दो shoots के बीच में कुछ gap भी होता होगा when you kind of switch off and you're like, okay नहीं अभी मैं नहीं हूँ वो. How do you kind of again go back? कभी ऐसे लगा when you started shooting for season 3, were you like, oh my god अभी वापस मुझे वो बनना है? Again reminding yourself of कैसे, what had I done? Where did I leave it last?
So one good thing about City of Dreams is that I always looked forward to go on the set and shoot and be that character. ऐसे कभी नहीं हुआ कि बाप रे अभी ये करना है मैं कैसे करूँ. That feeling I never got. But of course, as you said that 3 सीजन के बीच में 1-1.5 साल का गैप है और उसमें आप बाकी का काम बहुत करते हैं. So you live all the other characters also. Then plus you have a personal life where you know you're experiencing something new. You're becoming a new person. And then you revisit the same character जहाँ पे स्टोरी में ये सिर्फ 3-6 महीने 7 महीने का डिफरेंस है. It's not gone beyond a year.
Yeah.
Whereas I am living that character for past 5 years.
Right.
So sometimes revisiting that becomes difficult when you are approaching the season. But once you start shooting for the season, it's comfortable. It gets comfortable after a while.
Yeah.
But uske pehle I have to prepare. I have to watch the previous season ka scenes. Then I also love this title track of City of Dreams, which really like brings me back in Purnima zone. The moment I have that that music going on, it's great. मतलब बाकी मेरा life set हो गया. मैं म्यूजिक लगाती हूँ गाड़ी में और सेट पे जाती हूँ. Then I'm set. Once I get down from my car, I'm Purnima Gaikwad.
Right.
So that really helps.
But City of Dreams, I mean, of course मुंबई शहर की याद आती है जब कोई भी City of Dreams बोलता है, because इतने सारे लोग यहाँ पर आके अपने सपने पूरे करने की कोशिश करते हैं. I'm sure you've been asked this question umpteen number of times. What was the dream and everything around dreams. But I want to ask you कि because you're an actor, acting और उससे related सब चीजें छोड़ के ऐसी कोई बहुत ही basic and tiny सी चीज, you know, like for example people have a dream कि यार मेरा एक छोटा सा घर हो खुद का. For them it's like huge, right? Did you have any of such little things that Mumbai kind of completed?
I don't know whether Mumbai, but yes, of course Mumbai, because my work also happens in Mumbai and I live in this city. I'm born and brought up in this city. So 3 चीजें थी. I think when I was 18 years old, I made these notes that at the age of 20 or 21, and I gave myself time. मतलब वो time bracket है. 20 या 21 में I want to buy a diamond for myself.
Oh my
with
God.
my own money.
20 to 21 में.
हाँ, 20-21 साल की उम्र में I have to buy a diamond. Anything that is a pure diamond, but I have to buy it with मेरा खुद का कमाई का पैसा. किसी से गिफ्ट विफ्ट नहीं चाहिए. Then I had decided that around 24-25ish I'll have a car. And before 28, I wanted to have my own house. This was my plan. And I did all 3 things at exactly that age. Wow. So when I was 20 years old, I bought myself like a diamond pendant and diamond earrings. Chotu, but I
still
bought
diamond.
it. Yeah. And then my first car I bought when I was 24 years old. And I got my house when I was 27 years old.
Wow.
But that house, of course, I bought with Umesh. So it's like a
but it's
joint
still,
property and we bought it together. So it was our house. But of course, it's like, I did that.
But wow,
so these 3
amazing.
Dreams came true in this city of dreams.
Wow. And what are your next, ऐसे अगर 2-3 if you have to again kind of jot down right now कि मैं इस उम्र में ये करूँगी, उस उम्र में वो करूँगी. ऐसे कोई है करंट वाले?
नहीं, मेरी ना करंट वाली ना बहुत सारे डायरेक्टर्स की लिस्ट है अभी.
हाँ, nice.
कि अभी मुझे इनके साथ काम करना है. बहुत बड़ी लिस्ट है. मैं
ओके, टॉप पे कौन है? चलो.
बहुत लोग हैं यार. I want to work with राजकुमार हिरानी once again. I want to work with Hansal Mehta. I want to work with Anubhav Sinha. I want to work with Anurag Kashyap. I also want to work with Imtiaz Ali. I want to work with okay, so this is a deal with Nagesh Kuknur that 10 seasons minimum and 10 films.
Wow. What?
10 मैंने डिक्लेयर किया ये डील, उन्होंने साइन नहीं किया है. I'm just saying. When I met him when we worked on the first season, I said I'm putting this out in the universe. Manifesting it. Like हो जाए अभी.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's a brilliant director to work with. And all the other directors that I mentioned, please take note of that.
All the other directors that Priya just mentioned, please consider this video, अपना लो इसे और project में, you know what.
And then there are many more which I haven't mentioned, but I have them on my list.
We'll do parts of this interview and we'll keep declaring in every interview कि Priya की current list क्या है.
Exactly.
And which are those directors that she wants to work with. But tell me one thing, after seeing the trailer before, मतलब बहुत लोगों ने जब तक देखा भी नहीं था season 3, लोग comments में I was just reading and people were like, "Yo, is Eijaz's character and Purnima's character gonna have like a love affair? What is gonna happen? We want it." People are like, "We want it." Did you imagine कि ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है या angle?
See, I'll tell you, it's very interesting how Nagesh sir and Rohit Banavlikar, who is the co-writer, has beautifully, penned this equation of Purnima and Wasim. They're not just friends, they are best friends. He's the most trusted person in her life.
Right.
There is a lot of respect and love for each other, but yet that love is not the love that we see in partners.
Not the romantic
Not
one.
the romantic one. But still there is some element where when the way they both look at each other,
Yeah.
you know that it's like platonic. भाई इससे ज़्यादा platonic कुछ होता नहीं है.
Yeah.
And they're always there. They're so protective about each other and always think in the good interest of the other person. So no, I think ऐसी relationships life में बहुत कम होती है. और हमें कभी नहीं लगा था कि थर्ड सीजन में, जो कि by the way ज्ञानेश्वरी ने अब तक देखा नहीं है.
Sorry guys. मैं इधर YouTube पे माफी मांगती हूँ सबकी और प्रिया की. But I'm going to watch it after this interview.
Yeah, वो जो finish.
But if I would have watched, I would have asked you all the details, and then you wouldn't have been able to tell, na.
Now I can talk about anything and
Yeah,
everything.
but for the people who have not watched it, you don't want to give it away.
I won't reveal the I won't give spoilers, but I can talk about the equations and relationships. I've been posting pictures of
That's true.
us, those looks that are not out. Now what more?
But I'm going to watch. I'm promising this.
Yeah, you must. I'll tell you why. Because this answer you'll get in the third season. It's even more layered and much intense in the third season than the second season.
Right.
तो लोगों ने तो second season में ही decide कर दिया था कि वसीम पूर्णिमा.
People have started making reels.
Reels also, yeah.
That's
by the way,
worst.
Ijaz denies this, but his fan following only made all those reels. Wasim
sure.
Purnima, Wasim
I'm
Purnima
sure.
करके.
And this
पूरे
is the
Bollywood के गाने लगा के.
I guess that the equation of these two people has arrived after reels started being made on them.
Yeah.
With
So
Bollywood songs
you'll
on
get a lot of such content in the third season.
Oh, सारे
We
reel
have a lot
बनाने
of
वालों.
beautiful scenes.
Please be ready. तुम्हारे लिए बहुत
They're
सारा
already
material है.
making it.
Okay, understood. I've not seen. ये क्या है?
I have to make you feel guilty, for not watching the season. Now, what
oh
is
my
this?
God. Okay, sorry Priya.
It's okay.
तू बड़ा दिल करके मुझे
तू
माफ
ब्राउनी खा ले और मुझे ब्राउनी पॉइंट दे दे.
Wow. Wow. Very well said.
If that's a brownie or a cake.
केक ठीक है मैं ब्राउनी समझ के खा लूंगी कोई टेंशन नहीं है. But I have to ask you this one thing that पॉलिटिकल ड्रामा जनरली लोग कहते हैं कि यार पॉलिटिक्स में मत पढ़ो, पॉलिटिक्स से दूर रहो. इवन फॉर दैट मैटर पीपल इन द क्रिएटिव स्पेस जनरली ट्राई एंड बी पॉलिटिकली करेक्ट इफ आई मे से सो. अभी यहाँ तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता है पॉलिटिकली करेक्ट, ये ड्रामा ही है पॉलिटिक्स पे बेस्ड. While doing such a character, कहीं पे भी did you feel कि oh my god I'm doing something that is so political in nature, like there can't be something more political than that.
But that was fun.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I look forward to. क्योंकि मैं real life politics में भागती हूँ, मैं देखती भी नहीं हूँ.
Away from it.
Yeah, I can't say that I avoid, but I don't intentionally take interest in sitting and watching political news and understanding कि क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा है, किसने किसको छोड़ा, कौन कहाँ गया, किसने किसको क्या बोला.
Basically if I quiz you, you're going to lose in that.
100%. लूज मतलब इतना लूज terribly कि मैं
lose.
ट्रोल भी हो जाऊंगी शायद, इतना terribly लूज. तो मैं वो बैटल फाइट मैं सरेंडर ही कर देती भाई, मुझे नहीं पता. But I think that was more interesting. See, as a profession or as a part of my life, I cannot avoid politics. It's everywhere. It's around you, okay? But I have this liberty and privilege of not taking so much interest and sit back and relax. I call it a privilege, which I do, and I have it, but it's okay. I mean, I can't change that. I don't want to take interest in real life politics at all. But at the same time, if I get to play that power on screen, that's something where I get to explore new boundaries, new areas, new personalities, new thought process, new emotions. And I think that's where as an actor I get really excited about. So I enjoy that and I was very happy and thrilled that somebody See, it is very easy to typecast an actor,
Right.
and especially when why I'm saying this, because I was consciously trying and making an attempt to break my typical Maharashtrian choices to do something different, because as an actor also I wanted to take that jump. And I was also not getting interesting roles in Marathi, so what could be the next step
move
for an actor?
You've been always experimental, like producing.
Exactly.
Marathi plays.
So when you get a character like this, where you are not typically cast as a girl next door, but yet you are a face that has a lot of, or can gain a lot of sympathy, but it's a grey, powerful character.
Right.
Which actor will say no to?
Yeah.
So I too loved it.
But
I'm
when
glad that Nagesh Kuknoor saw that little darker shade in me while I gave the audition, and he believed that I could pull this off.
Yeah. But tell me one thing, when you're doing the role, right? It is like you said, so political in nature. कभी ऐसा हुआ कि generally हम जो आजू बाजू में चल रही चीजें देखते हैं, and we cannot generally react to every second thing that's happening, but we always have our opinion. और थोड़े grudges भी होते हैं, थोड़े ऐसे भी हमें लगता है कि यार ये तो गलत था, and you know, if I was in this place, I would to just do that, X, Y, Z. वो सारा जो feeling है, anywhere you used that while prepping for the character?
No, not that really, but I think I'm somebody who really relies on the script that's given and observations.
Yeah.
The observations that you make throughout your life and the experiences that you have when you are living your own life. I think those are the things that I definitely use. पर ऐसे मेरे personal grudges और personal biases, वैसे तो political character है, इसके लिए use करने जैसा कुछ था नहीं. It was all like, हाँ ऐसे ही होता है actually politics में, चलो
It's like we got to do it now.
Yeah. It's like वो जो real life में करते हैं, हमें real life में करने मिला.
Like now I know what happens exactly behind the scenes most of the times. But because you know, जब बहुत लोग जो normal लोग हैं जो politics का सोचते हैं, तो पहले तो उनको उनके politicians के चेहरे banners पे दिखते हैं, right? Did you ever in your wildest dream think कि यार मेरे नाम का ना ऐसा बैनर होना चाहिए जिसमें मेरा ऐसा बड़ा एक चेहरा और नीचे 10 लोगों के फोटोज एंड शुभेच्छुक XYZ और 10 लोग?
वो एक्चुअली शो में हो गए ऐसे बैनर्स, लेकिन रियल लाइफ में मुझे नहीं चाहिए बाबा. वो एक्चुअली सबसे
No, you don't find it interesting. Just imagine.
Interesting, then
Below your house,
funny.
there's a big banner.
I remember a friend of ours had done this for another friend's birthday.
Oh my god. Wow. For real.
For real, this was so embarrassing. सारे लोगों के नाम लिख के इन्हीं बबलू को हैप्पी बर्थडे. I don't want them to do this. This is so embarrassing. I would never wanted to make it public like this.
This happened with me during my master's days. तो एक था कोई बंदा जो नया वो graphics और वो सब सीखा था, तो he used to, for everybody's birthday in the class, he used to make this.
Oh my god.
और जिस भी trade से वो XYZ इंसान पूरे साल में popular है, for example कोई dance में popular है, कोई taunts मारने में popular है, कोई sarcasm में popular है, तो उसके accordingly उसका एक नाम आणि त्या related मित्रमंडळ नीचे. And it was
a lot of talent and creativity. Yeah, this needs talent and creativity.
And look at the amount of time he spent for someone else's birthday.
I also need a lot of free time in life.
A lot of free time. Primarily free time is the word. That is what's needed. But Purnima's character is very special because it is not just of one shade, like you said. It is like us. Like we are not the same always. It is not the same always. एक ऐसी trait which has really stayed with you from her character as Priya now.
I think that's the common thing between both of us, that we both are very honest. She is very honest and righteous. Like सही चीज के लिए वो बहुत लड़ेगी, and I'm like that as a person.
But is there a flip side to it ever, Priya, in the industry, when you are
सही
someone
चीज
who
के लिए?
especially when you start putting your opinions out there and you say कि नहीं मुझे ये चीज़ सही लग रही है और मुझे यही चीज़ सही लग रही है and I am confident about it.
So I think if it is about my values and morals and ethics, then I stand by it. Come what may. I mean, that I will stand by.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about putting it out there on social media, then I'll filter it and put it out. I don't think I'm somebody who'll write about everything that I feel about probably a situation around us, or maybe it's related to my work or anything. Whether to make it public or no is the call I'll take at that moment. Sometimes I do, sometimes, most of the times I don't, and sometimes I do. But in real life, in my professional life, if there's anything where I feel like I have to take a stand, I will take a stand.
Yeah.
And yes, it backfires a lot of times. Also, my honesty and me being very straightforward about every opinion that I have, it becomes like a boomerang and it comes on me. But I think this is who I am, and I like it that way. Instead of being diplomatic and politically correct, I'm not saying that's a wrong way to deal with things, but I'm just not made that way. I can't do it. I can't filter things and calculate and then react.
Right.
And even if I try to do that, you'll see it on my face and in my eyes right before I even speak.
Right.
So I just can't filter all those emotions.
Which is a great trait actually.
I think it is. I mean, by now that मैं भी बड़ी हो रही हूँ, तो I've started accepting it. You know, earlier I used to feel like मैं कुछ भी बोलती हूँ, लोग ऐसे क्यों सोचते हैं, and all of that.
And you know, one gets bothered also जब कोई कैसे react करता है, when they're like, वैसे क्या मैंने बोल दिया?
Right.
But the first thing is self-doubt.
Yeah.
कि मैंने कुछ गलत बोला होगा.
Exactly. But then now I'm trying to understand this and telling myself also that, is this my problem? No, it's not my problem. Then why should I worry about it?
Right.
If I think I am right and if I think what I said is correct, okay. If it is a criticism, if you're saying something about my work that I need to take seriously and introspect and understand, that I will definitely do.
Yeah.
But if it is about something that I truly believe in, then I'll stand by it.
Wow. Love that about you. Love it, absolutely.
I love that about Purnima also. And that's a common thread. And that's the thing that I could hold on to, because I'm not the person who will go and kill my brother.
Yeah.
Or kill
we all are safe here. After this interview also.
I am telling you, you go watch the third season, you're going to get shock of your life.
I thought you were going to say, you don't watch the third season, I'll kill you.
No, I won't.
But one question I have to ask you, because this is something जो मैंने notice किया है, काफी बार ये होता है कि interviews में बहुत सारी इधर-उधर की बातें हो जाती हैं, but as a craft उस इंसान ने कैसे उसके साथ डील किया है वो कभी-कभी एक्सप्लोर नहीं होता है. मुझे ये दिस इज अ वेरी प्योर क्यूरियोसिटी फ्रॉम अ व्यूअर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू पर से कि व्हेन यू हैव अ कैरेक्टर, ओके, एंड नाउ यू हैव टू गो ऑन सेट एंड परफॉर्म, हाउ मच फॉर यू एटलीस्ट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ इम्पल्सिविटी आपके परफॉर्मेंस में, एंड हाउ मच इज ओके आई हैव इट इन माइंड, आई नो व्हाट इज आफ्टर व्हाट एंड आई विल प्रोबब्ली डू लाइक दैट.
So for me as an actor, I work on couple of things which is before I go on set. I'm not the person who will take the script and sit and say that मैं यहाँ पे कॉमा है तो यहाँ पे रुकूंगी, यहाँ पे पॉज लूंगी, यहाँ पे सांस लूंगी.
हाइलाइटर पेन के साथ
ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता. I'll understand what the scene is. I'll try and understand what the emotion is, how it is starting and where it is ending, from which emotion to what emotion, what's the graph, what is the place where the scene is going to come in the season, what has happened before and what's going to happen after, because that is also a link that you have to keep in mind when you're performing, right? All this happens in the vanity. If there are any doubts, we go and ask the director and clarify those doubts. But before that, we create the character and bring it alive, I feel what I work on is the body language that I do. Before I reach the set, I try and find the rhythm. See, every person has a different way of speaking.
Right.
Okay, I speak like this. Purnima speaks like this.
Yeah.
You speak with a different energy and different pace.
Yeah.
So, what could be Purnima's pace? What could be her speech pattern? How will she deliver a line? Is the rhythm that I try and find that out before I go on set. Or I try a couple of things during the take and ask, or the rehearsals, and I ask the director whether this is right or this is wrong, what do you think? And then he corrects me, and then we do the take.
Yeah.
This is all happens before that. After we do the rehearsals, I learn my lines to the T, like perfectly. I'm a very I take my job very seriously.
Pathantar Pro Max is happening.
Not Pathantar, just Pathantar Pro, but I genuinely take my job very seriously. मतलब वो moment, वो scene, वो performance मेरे लिए life का best performance होता है, होना चाहिए. If I don't put in that much effort in every scene that I'm performing, I don't think I can deliver what I have delivered in the past 2 seasons and now in the 3rd season, which she hasn't seen.
Oh God, stop it!
Okay. After that we go on set, then we do the rehearsal, and then Nagesh sir has a very beautiful way. He'll break down or dissect every single line. If you are going totally wrong, if you're going right, then it's okay. He'll let you be. But if you haven't understood the sur correctly and if you're going like कुछ अपना ही interpretation लेके आप आ रहे हो, तो वो देखते हैं आपका interpretation and then he'll correct you कि नहीं, ये line गुस्सा है, ये line emotional है और यहाँ पे वो sarcasm है. So now you navigate it that way, and then becomes your action and cut. Now for me, whatever happens behind the camera stays behind the camera, but I live those moments like Purnima Gaikwad between action and cut.
Wow.
Then I'm just in that moment. कुछ भी हो जाए, साइड में बम फटे, आग लगे, कुछ भी हो जाए, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. That moment, I'm that person. And then after cut, I'm all okay.
That's so
this is how it happens.
Basically, people deal with 2 people on set. One is Priya and one is Purnima.
Yeah.
No?
And most of the time, my director prefers Purnima Gaikwad,
Yeah?
by the way, because this
What?
energy. Yeah, because see, Priya, I'm so energetic and I'm so enthusiastic that sometimes I bring this energy to Purnima and that doesn't work. So he prefers that I stay like Purnima on set.
Yeah.
What you want to do, you do in the van or after pack up. That's fine.
Reels के ख्याल ना ही आए तो अच्छा है
अरे वो तो होते नहीं है. इस set पे कुछ नहीं होता reels.
यार बेचारे co-stars थक गए होंगे कि because Priya would bring so much energy and ऐसे भी होता है ना, कोई इतना enthusiastically अगर तुम्हें कुछ कहने बोलता है तो तुम्हें भी ऐसे लगता है कि यार how do I say no? I कर लेते हैं.
पर ऐसे होता नहीं. I'm saying on this set with Nagesh sir, it doesn't happen because the whole set. See, I think for all of us, especially for me to be in that character, it is not easy to shift from what I am, the energy that I carry, to the energy that Purnima needs.
To the things that Purnima does.
Yeah. So that to have that calm, composed behavior and nature and body language, I can't be jumping like this on the set and then suddenly be like this. That's not possible.
But did the calm, composed reflect in Priya later? I feel answer is no.
Where do you see any?
It's not there. Sorry,
like,
wrong
not
question.
Even the tiniest part of that is reflected in me. Nothing.
Was Umesh expecting कि थोड़ी शांत होके आएगी? Was like नहीं, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा.
See, उससे वो पागल हो जाएगा अगर मैं शांत होके आई.
हाँ,
तो दोनों शांत होंगे घर में, तो बात कौन करेगा एक दूसरे से? कोई नहीं.
There is a perfect balance here,
Exactly.
guys. But because political drama है, एक question again that comes up is कि हाल ही में politics में, of course, there are a lot of women coming and there are a lot of women leaders, if I may say so, if I have to literally put it like that. In this series, you are in a position of power, like and it's not a power that was given to you, le lo beta, le lo power. You took it and then you are like just nailing it. How does it feel to be such a powerful woman amidst men?
Oh, I think being powerful overall, whether it's amongst men or on your own or whatever it is, whatever scenario, I think it is a great thing, yeah. But it's the scariest thing.
Yeah? What makes you say that?
Because I think when one has power, he has the ability to do anything and everything, you know. And that can also, how should I say this? But it's like power का use आप अच्छे से ही करोगे, इसका guarantee क्या है? You are eventually a human.
You're a human,
You are a human, right? So as long as I'm using it for right purpose, in the right direction, for right things, it's great. But how will you, कितना आप grounded रहोगे? Once you have that power, you feel so powerful. What the scariest part is that what if I won't use it for the right things? What if? And that is for me. I don't know, people who might have power will just enjoy it because they feel so powerful about it. But it's a great thing the great position to be in, you know. You can dominate the world.
कितना सुंदर होगा वो. ये experience
But
करना.
like for me, personally, I feel मैं बोर हो जाऊंगी थोड़े दिन के बाद. मतलब थोड़ी सी पावर जितनी मुझे चाहिए उतनी ठीक है. सारी पावर मत दे.
The person taking decisions, भाई.
No.
नहीं तुम ले लो.
उसका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी कितनी है, उसके अगर फ्लिप साइड भी है ना पावरफुल होने.
Does this happen with the celebrity status as well? Does that also kind of give you that power that sometimes you feel, बाप रे बहुत है.
Okay,
Can I just
I'll
be
tell
normal?
you where, and I'm being very genuine here, and I think probably I'm saying this for the first time. मेरे सेलिब्रिटी होने का मुझे सबसे अच्छा लगता है if my face or if someone recognizes me and helps me get the right medical aid for any other person. That is one area where I genuinely use all my cards and all my stardom or celebrityness if someone is in real medical emergency and need, and if they reach out to the doctors or if they reach out to the hospitals, and if they are not finding any access. I mean, it is not the right thing to happen. Everyone should get the access, but
it's not
sometimes it happens that if I go with them, it's a possibility that, you know, they might just take them first or so I think I make the most use of it, because I think anyone, if that person is in contact with me and if they need any medical help, I make sure that I'll be there, because I've seen a lot in my family that a lot of medical emergencies and crises which I've dealt with, and I've like managed a lot, so I know what it feels when a family member is going through something tough. And then I really feel like, भाई मुझे कुछ भी हो मैं मेरा काम रोक दूंगी, but I'll go and help that person.
That's so wonderful. Yeah, we just like hope कि medical field में इतनी क्या कहते हैं इतनी प्रगति हो जाए कि everybody gets what they need on time. And that we don't have to in a way do it.
And for medical emergencies, I think time is the very crucial thing.
Very.
You have to get that aid right in time.
Yeah, true. So. Absolutely. If you go on Priya's Instagram also, there are so many things that she does, but fitness has to, I mean, I personally, I love your fitness videos, reels, and every time you say that, okay, you're in the gym, I'm like, oh my God, where am I? In the bed? Ashamed of myself. I want to ask thoda sa about that. Ki, yes. You know, you've been doing fitness since some time now. Abhi ke liye, can you imagine a day without working out?
No. Oh, so I do have my break days. Okay. Like I work out, with what schedule I have right now, 4 times in a week.
Oh,
okay. The rest of the days I don't work out. So 3 days I go to the gym, 1 day is either swimming or cardio.
But you enjoy, I see. Like it's not like compulsion.
No, it's not a compulsion. It's something that I look forward to. अगर मैं नहीं करूँ तो मेरा दिन अच्छा नहीं जाता. It's for my mental and my physical health, both. So I think it's very important for every person to work out. I always feel that, you know, give yourself those 45 minutes in a day. Just go for a walk. You'll feel so fresh.
True that. I so agree. I can't. And when you start looking forward to it, no, उसका मजा अलग है. वो compulsion वाला.
किसी के बोलने से कुछ नहीं होता. You will do it only when you feel like doing.
Yeah.
Fitness is one thing, और मुझे तो लगता है लाइफ में कोई भी चीज बाकी के लोग बोल रहे तो आप नहीं करोगे.
True.
Only if you feel it, if your inner calling is telling you to do it, you will do it.
Like my inner calling is telling me to watch season 3.
I thought my inner calling is telling me to eat the brownie.
I am not looking at the brownie while sitting in front of you.
I'm actually looking at the brownies, but I'm telling myself not to have one. Just settle down with the black coffee.
You're choosing the brownie over me, Priya.
But no. I'm choosing the black coffee over the brownie.
Am I there in any equation
or not? There.
What is happening? Okay, one last thing.
All this is because
I have not seen season 3. Aye, guys, that's me. Okay, one last question. Because City of Dreams के बारे में तो of course काफी जान रहे लोग, देख रहे seasons. Unlike me.
I love this confession.
Oh God, unlike me. But before we end this interview, for all your viewers, for all your fans, they'd like to probably know one thing that really makes your mood very amazing, and one thing that you just can't stand. Maybe currently, because a person keeps changing, so that could change.
I can't stand a lie.
एक ऐसी चीज जो you can't.
I can't stand a lie. A person who lies, or a liar, or any sort of lie. I think honesty is the game for me. Yeah.
And one thing that just kind of.
And honesty in terms of anything, like even if you don't like anything and if you come and tell me that Priya, this was bad, I'll still be okay. But if you'll diplomatically sugarcoat it and say that हाँ कितना अच्छा and पीठ पीछे जाके बोलोगे कितनी बुरी थी, that I don't like.
वो politics मत करो, ठीक है?
I mean, if you don't like it, come and tell me. I'm good with it.
And one thing that you love currently, एक ऐसी चीज जो just mood बना देती है types.
Workout.
So new.
बहुत अच्छा मूड बना देती है यार. I'm telling you. I mean the days where I go to the gym and I work out और जब अच्छे से होता है ना, मतलब अच्छी नींद होने के बाद जो अच्छा वर्कआउट होता है ना, वो सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा फील देता है.
True.
आधी नींद में उठ के वर्कआउट करना फिर मजा नहीं आता. But then when I kill those 400 calories in the gym, I feel like I did it.
Boss babe and how. Okay, to end this interview right now, generally हम ये बोलते हैं ना कि एक मैसेज दे दो फैंस के लिए वगैरह वगैरह, तो वो सब नहीं करना है क्योंकि we know that you sing so well and बहुत दिन हो गए मैंने तुम्हारा गाना.
अयो.
So we want, this is क्या कहते हैं, हट्टा of ours की 2 lines of any song that you like.
काय म्हणायचं आपण बाय द वे मराठी बोललोच नाही.
आता we are doing that now. आता मराठी गाणं तो मतलब मजा ही आ जाएगा. मतलब अभी मैं सीजन 3 खोल के देखने लग जाऊंगी इतना.
पण मराठी गाणं कोणतं?
कोणतंही
गाणं सांगितलं तर मी पटकन म्हणेन. मला सुचत नाही गाणं.
मराठी हिंदी कोणीही कोणतंही गाणं.
दिस इज माय फेवरेट सॉन्ग. हिंदी ही है.
चलेगा.
हम तुम कितने पास है, कितने दूर है चांद सितारे, सच पूछो तो मन को झूठे लगते हैं ये सारे, मगर सच्चे लगते हैं ये धरती, ये नदियाँ, ये रहना और तुम.
वाह क्या बात है.
थैंक यू.
जिस गाने को गा के उमेश के पीछे बैठ के उमेश को पटाया, वो गाना आज काइंड ऑफ मेरे सामने भी प्रैक्टिस. वाओ, आई फील लाइक उमेश गेटिंग इम्प्रेस्ड एंड वूड बाय प्रिया. बट थैंक यू सो मच एंड आई एम सो ग्लैड कि वी कुड मेक यू सिंग बिकॉज बहुत मे बी लोगों को पता नहीं होगा क्योंकि मैडम अब तक प्लेबैक सिंगर नहीं बनी है, तो वो थोड़ा रह ही गया है, तो दैट ऑल्सो वी ट्राइड टू डू. थैंक यू सो मच प्रिया एंड यू आर डूइंग वंडरफुल इन प्रॉब्ली एवरी एस्पेक्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ एंड वी आर होपिंग कि और प्रोजेक्ट्स लेकर आप आते रहो.
थैंक यू Dnyaneshwari, lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much and I'm gonna go and watch season 3. Bye.